They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They keep it on the ground. White again.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Mayfield to throw it. Rolling to his right. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. First down, here's White. It was Justin Houston who got him down.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Mayfield off the play fake. And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now back to the ground game with White.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 40-yard line.
Mayfield.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White.
And he is going to have the Bucs first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Throwing. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First down, Mayfield. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. His his throw incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mayfield down. He's going to have the first down and more than that. Touchdown! Chris Godwin from 8 yards out. And the Buccaneers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They go play action. Young sliding out of the pocket. Open here, Adam Thielen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
2nd and 6. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
This has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Did you see the replay? Get your eyes checked.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Mayfield on play action. Flush to his right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 11.
Godwin, the motion man. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Now he's free to midfield.
And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
You talk about catching a defense off guard. They were not expecting jet sweep at all there.
Well, he was 10 yards downfield before the defense even knew what hit him. So a really good play call against a defense that was set up for them to gain big yardage. And how about how they executed the handoff there? That means they spent some time with the wide receivers taking handoffs from the quarterbacks.
They'll go up the middle with White. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Here's Mayfield.
Gets the check down throw to White. He's got room at the 30.
And finally marked down at the 23. Play action now. Here's Mayfield on the move to his left.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And able to work his way down to the 16.
60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Another run with Sanders, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The 2nd down and 10 there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On play action, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. Well, we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
They go play action. Mayfield.
Got a man downfield. It's Otten.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. They run straight ahead here with White.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
They go right back to White here on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. He completes it right side away. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. We hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
Ready?
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Young off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. Touchdown!
Jonathan Mingo.
27 yards.
And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. That is caught by Thielen. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He got 29 yards that time.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Here's Young from the shotgun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been putting the shutdown role so far. Even back there late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them in the end zone as the first half winds down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Young. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So the defense able to force the interception and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Ready, play.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And he'll work down inside the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Mayfield now on second down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On third down, Mayfield. Complete right side to Otten. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. An audible here to get a new look. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll run for it. This is White. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Was shot right, 38 yards. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They stay on the ground with White. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On the handoff, this is White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And this one is right through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. You think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That throw by Young incomplete.
Just what they need, electric offense as well. Get them into this spot. And now they're continuing to trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. It's Young off play action. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Joe Tryon showcasing the pass rush. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. This is taken at the 23. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Throwing, Mayfield. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A play fake. Now Young. Rolling to his left. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Young will set to throw. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure what you're doing.
We gain a 15 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap into the give to Sanders. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Out to his left. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. 1st down, here's White. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun, Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They go play action. Young, they'll roll him out right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now Young. He's got Mingo. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So another incompletion there. It's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one. And that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Next to score, Buccaneers 23, Panthers 17. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And now they're in the hurry-up.
No gain on the play. Brings up
2nd down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Panther touchdown. So that, Charles, obviously just a game changer here this 4th quarter, and they're an extra point away from stealing the lead.
And stealing is the absolute right word for it, because that'll wake up your sideline, won't it, partner?
Well, there's still time remaining, but boy, I mean, you think about it, you go from an offense with a lead in the ball trying to salt things away to a completely different scenario now after the return for a score. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they have to try and move past that pick-6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Opting to run again here with White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. Young. Oh, my goodness! They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Mayfield. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Running right through it. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Mayfield. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. So this one is over.
Hey, good game, bro.
Carolina, and it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom